Hello everyone, welcome back to another Card Fight Vanguard video. Jason here, and today we will be showing you a proxy deck. Well, it's not a deck, but it's just a card from the Vanguard days. So let's get into it. So we are running for the right deck. You can only run one copy of this guy, Demonic Prism Dragon Emperor Fafnir. Yes, he has a persona icon, but the ruling for this guy is you can only run one copy of him. So if we read his skill, I can't read upside down, so sorry about this. Continuous, you may only run one Prism Dragon Fafnir in your deck. So and then, auto ability, at the beginning of your main phase, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it. If you did not ride, this unit gets +1 critical and 10,000 power. And you know, you can just when your opponent rear guard auto scale Vanguard is retired, pull a card from your hand, draw a card. Auto scale after this unit at battles. For the number of Dark Sage unit you have is for the number of the grade of your Dark Sage is 13 or more, counterblast 2, restand. So he's actually pretty, pretty good card. It's mostly forcing your opponent to PG or trying to guard with a lot of power for this guy. Combined with the Dark Sage over trigger, he can be constantly 33 triple critical. So yeah, you can only run one copy of this guy. And then the ride deck, you can use like Chaos Ride Line, Bruce's Ride Line. I'm not sure about Baron Magnus, so we're running. Oh yeah, you can run Baron Magnus. So we are running the ride line of, you know, Bruce, because, you know, just Bruce itself. So that's pretty much it for the ride line. The decks, because you gotta reach that 13 grade count, so we're gonna be running 2 grade 4 of the Bruce himself. He is not there to actually do the end game, because you have to survive a turn and then you'll be in front of rush. He's only there to reach that Fafnir 13 grade count. So yeah, so two of the grade 4s. And then rest is, I'm running 6 grade 3s, 3 Pandemonium Tactics, just trying to soul charge, but you don't need to really need to soul charge that much. Just hit the Fafnir grade 3 count. 1 Bruce, just Bruce, you already know what Bruce does. And then 2 copies of Diablos Striker Brian. Why 2? Because when you're playing Fafnir, you really don't have any power distribution or like raising up the power, because you are limited from it. But if you have him, is Act, Soul Blast 2, choose all your front row, get 5k power, but you don't really need to final rush to get that extra critical, but adding the 5k power to all your front row benefits, so you can hit like the magic number. The magic number in Vanguard is 23, but when you pull a trigger, like a front trigger or something like that, you bypass that 23. So you're making your opponent guarding 2 cards. And then grade 2 wise, we're running 4 copies of I can't even pronounce his name. I'm not going to butcher his name. Here you go, back.
Metalize Erosio.
Thank you, background character. That is Callum, by the way.
Yo!
If you have several or more cards, or your opponent rear guards in this unit same column cannot intercept or boost. So if you column from behind, from your left or right, back row, column, you're kind of just stopping them from intercepting. So yeah, once you're doing that big number, he's there to just stop your opponent from intercepting or boost if they're trying to hit you. We're running 3 copies of Selfish Engraver. It could be 4. I might put 4, but 3 is enough. When it hits something, soul charge 1. If your soul is 10 or more, put this into the soul and counter charge. Because there is no counter charge for Fafnir. So yeah. So you just gotta run Selfish Engraver and heal triggers just to get that abusing that 2 counterblast restand. And then 1 copy of Soulful Wild Master Megan. It's only when something soul charge get 2k power. Just need to hit that big number. Just gotta get that number distribution there. So grade 1s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm running 14 grade 1s. Why I'm running that much grade 1s? Is there? Running 2 copies of Evil Eye of Queen Lu. But it's only there for guard restriction, making your opponent guard with grade 0s if you choose a rear guard by putting her into a soul. So it's good and gives 2k power. 2 of the ponies. Why I'm not putting in the right line? You really don't have to, but it is there. From soul, bind, soul charge 2. So yeah. And then 2 copies of Steam Gunner Gunram. He's only there to when play soul charge 1. You don't really use his act ability to soul blast 3 to draw a card. You don't want to do that. Oh yes, he is a misprint because I luckily found it, and that's the good thing. And then we're running Diablos Boys, 2 copies of Diablos Boy, Cycro? I'm not gonna... Is when you boost a grade 3, your opponent cannot intercept. So yeah, when he boosts any grade 3s, even the Vanguard or the rear guard, stops your opponent from intercepting. 1 copy of Diablos Girl Belina. To be honest, Belinda, but to be honest, only running 1 copy of her is because beginning of your main phase, what was it? Yeah, beginning of your main phase, my Vanguard is grade 3, so charge 1. But she gets 5k power if you're at Final Rush, but you're mostly not going to be at Final Rush. But a free soul charge is good. 1 copy of the order card. Yeah, order card. Soul charge 2. It's just there just to help you get the soul charge mechanics. And then PGs. But because I'm running the 3 copies of the trial deck one, once set 6 is out, I'm gonna go for the newer reprint, the new prints that are just rares to pull because everyone's already got their playsets. Future change to the Dark 6 OT, but even with the normal one is fine. Running 6 crits because we want pressure. There you go. We don't need draw triggers when you're playing the boy. Also, 5 fronts to help your rear guards and the Vanguard itself. 4 heal triggers because you need to heal. Whoever don't run heal triggers, pray to God could you actually save yourself from guarding. I could go for 12 crits, but thanks to people that plays in Springfest and stuff like that, you cannot run 12 crits anymore in D series. So, this is pretty much the Fafnir deck profile. Yeah, just be careful with this guy, because he's deadly. Because we play test, but we misread him once. But yeah, he's fun to play. To only get him is if you pre-order or order the physical copy of Dear Days, you get a frame rare of him with the protagonist grade 3. So, like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.